So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here.
So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Shot a goal! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Neymar. Messi.
And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He's on it, can he get away? And that is expertly dealt with. Kukçu. Now it's Villa, spread it left.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Zanetti. Now Saliba. And it's Zanetti. Kukçu. Beckham. And now the breakaway. Beckham has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Quarter of an hour played. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's very neat. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Baresi gets it away. Strong running down that left flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos! Missed by a fraction. Zanetti. Saliba.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. More and more pressure on the ball here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Beckham. Oh, important interception. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, this looks sharp.
It is a corner. They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Troy
Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's James. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Roberto Carlos.
Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Big chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short.
In by Messi. He is through here. He's having a shot! An attempt which... And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Senegal get the second half started.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a decent clearance.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Zanetti finds himself offside.
Kokchu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. Can he finish? He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough, now... Great chance! And that has been cleared.
Messi.
Senegal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cross into the box, a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that should get the job done. And the shot!
Senegal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Zanetti. Now it's Villa. He's in plenty of space here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of... Tries a shot! Baresi. Roberto Carlos chips it through. Chance for a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, that is Stuta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gerrard. Rijkaard! Off the post! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shoots! finish of the highest order. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
26.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficult.
Neymar gets through. And a chance! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Inter Milan go into the lead. And this is Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Sneijder. Out for a throw. And here's Gerrard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A vicious ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Batistuta. He's in a great position here. Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Gerrard. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. 15 minutes till half-time. And he welcomes it in. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. And it's Neymar. Now there's... And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Sneijder. It's Gerrard! You've got to be quick to it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's played in here. And he's there to clear it. Here comes another... Up he goes! Goal! Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Sneijder. Baresi. Neymar. He's got away. Oh, this looks sharp. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Nuno Mendes. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great chance! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Inter Milan go 2 up. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Gerrard. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Good ball over the top. Kukçu gets into a good position. Cleared away.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Sneijder. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Baresi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Haaland getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Sneijder. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Neymar. Gerrard providing an outlet on that flank. Rijkaard. Now that's a lovely exchange. Beckham. Now it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. To Gerrard. And now the breakaway. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 13.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 18. Beckham.
Might be danger here.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, he's tried one!
Number 22. Cristiano
And that
Ronaldo.
would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Rui Costa.
Inter Milan
Number
have their
14,
second corner now.
Iniesta. Substitution in progress.
Terrific! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Iniesta in acres of space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a threatening ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well,
Ibrahimovic! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard.
Schneider. There he goes, It's Schneider!
Schneider! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw.
For Inter after 89
And they are
minutes.
tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Substitutions taking place.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's want to throw in.
Substitution.
And he's managed to gift it back. 5 minutes to add.
And that's it.
Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.